welcome to the Arsenal the Gunners title, the new era at Arsenal, Eze, Xavi Simons and Rodrygo arrive at the Emirates. In the summer of 2025, Arsenal Football Club stunned the football world. Mikel Arteta, after seasons of near misses in the Premier League and Europe, decided it was time to rewrite Arsenal's destiny. With the club returning to the UEFA Champions League as strong contenders, the ownership gave the green light for a blockbuster transfer window. The trio that arrived at the Emirates would soon be dubbed the Creative Trinity. Eberechi Eze, Xavi Simons, and Rodrygo goes. The arrival of Eberechi Eze. From the moment Eze stepped onto the Emirates pitch, there was electricity in the air. Known for his silky dribbling, creative vision, and composure under pressure, Eze had already dazzled at Crystal Palace. Arsenal had long admired him, but in 2025 they made their move. A 65 million fee was agreed, and Eze, still only 27, signed a 4-year deal. Arteta saw him as the perfect link between midfield and attack. In his debut against Aston Villa, Eze completed 7 successful dribbles, scored a curling goal from outside the box, and delivered a man-of-the-match performance. The Emirates crowd fell in love instantly. Off the pitch, Eze brought calmness and leadership. He spoke often about the importance of mindset and self-belief, mentoring younger players like Ethan Nwaneri and Miles Lewis-Skelly. His arrival marked a new mentality shift in the Arsenal squad, confident, focused, and fearless. Xavi Simons, the Dutch maestro, joins the project. When Xavi Simons left Paris Saint-Germain for RB Leipzig, many thought he was taking a step down. But Simons had a vision: consistent playing time, growth, and influence. After 2 outstanding seasons in Germany, where he tallied double digits in both goals and assists, Arsenal approached him as their prime target to reinforce midfield dynamism. Arsenal agreed a fee close to 70 million, with PSG declining to exercise their buyback clause. Simons was presented at the Emirates in front of thousands of fans wearing the iconic number 8 shirt, a nod to his admiration for Arsenal legend Aaron Ramsey. Simons became Arteta's hybrid midfielder, operating between Odegaard and Declan Rice. His versatility was key. He could play as a winger, advanced midfielder, or deeper playmaker. His vision, intelligence, and ability to break lines with passes and movement made him a crucial piece. He scored a late winner against Chelsea, dribbled past 3 players to assist Saka against Manchester United, and delivered a majestic performance in the Champions League round of 16 against AC Milan. Fans adored his flair and humility. Simon soon became one of the most influential players in the dressing room. Rodrygo goes, the Brazilian gamble that paid off. Perhaps the most unexpected transfer of the summer was Rodrygo goes. After years at Real Madrid, where he won multiple Champions Leagues, he felt it was time to be the main man. Vinicius Jr. had taken the left wing, while Kylian Mbappe's arrival limited Rodrygo's time in the centre. Arteta made personal calls to the player. Edu Gaspar, Arsenal's Brazilian sporting director, played a huge role in negotiations. Arsenal eventually struck a 90 million deal, breaking their transfer record. Rodrygo was unveiled with fireworks at the Emirates. In his first interview, Rodrygo said, "I want to be part of something great. Arsenal are building something here, I can feel it." Rodrygo slotted in on the right wing, but often swapped with Gabriel Martinelli and played centrally. His understanding with Eze and Simons was instant. The front 4, Rodrygo, Martinelli, Saka and Simons, was dynamic, fluid and deadly. Rodrygo scored 23 goals in his first season, including a hat-trick against Tottenham at the Emirates. His Champions League experience proved invaluable. He scored the opener in the quarter-final second leg against Bayern and calmly converted the winning penalty in the semi-final. Transforming Arsenal's style. With the trio in the squad, Arsenal's style of play evolved dramatically. Arteta's positional play was still present, but now with more freedom in the final third. Eze operated as a second number 10 or a left-sided interior, linking up with Martinelli and overlapping Zinchenko. Simons became the tempo setter, transitioning the ball quickly and offering protection when needed. Rodrygo brought clinical finishing, intelligent off-the-ball runs, and Champions League winning mentality. Arsenal averaged 63% possession in the league, scored a record 93 goals in the Premier League, and completed more successful take-ons than any team in Europe. The Emirates became a fortress. Their relationship on and off the pitch. What made the trio even more special was their off-the-pitch bond. All three had a passion for music and fashion. They launched a collaborative clothing line with Adidas, celebrated goals with unique choreographed dances, and often posted behind-the-scenes videos of their training sessions. They also became leaders. Eze led pre-match visualization sessions, Simons mentored youth academy players, and Rodrygo became an ambassador for the club's Brazilian outreach program. Together, they lifted Arsenal's global profile and inspired a generation of young fans. Trophies and legacy. In their first season together, Arsenal won the Premier League, finishing 5 points ahead of Manchester City, reached the Champions League final, losing narrowly to Inter Milan 2-1, won the FA Cup, beating Liverpool 3-2 in a thrilling final where Rodrygo scored twice. Fans hailed this season as the beginning of a golden era. The trio was nominated for multiple individual awards: Eze for PFA Player of the Year, Simons for Young Player of the Year, and Rodrygo for UEFA Forward of the Season. Arteta, speaking after the FA Cup final, said, "Eze, Xavi, and Rodrygo changed our DNA. They didn't just play, they inspired. This is just the beginning." Conclusion. A legacy. Written in red and white, Eze brought elegance and calm. Simons brought intelligence and rhythm. Rodrygo brought explosiveness and big game excellence. Together, they took Arsenal from title challengers to European powerhouses. The 2025-26 season became historic, not just for the trophies, but for the joy, connection, and artistry these three stars brought to North London. Kids in London wore number 10, number 8, and number 11 shirts. Young players dreamed of playing like Eze's footwork, Simon's vision, or Rodrygo's finishing. And most importantly, Arsenal had once again become not just a team, but a movement.